Pekin Junior Dragons welcome you to the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville, Illinois for today's matchup against the Chicago Junior Blues. Team number 3, 2, one of them. This is the first matchup out of 3 this weekend for your Pekin Junior Dragons for a another 3-game Windy City excursion for week number 4 of the 7-week-in-a-row domination campaign 2024. Thanks for watching Pekin Junior Dragons hockey. I'm 33's daddy. I'm sponsored by Revolution Anti-Hero, Sarcasm, and My Best Behavior. Team number 2, yeah, it's on the screen, I think. Okay, well, let's roll through the roster here real quick, just so you remember who everybody is. We got number 5, Sterling Burks. Number 6, Duncan Hill. Number 7, Braxton Courts. Number 11, Easton Cook. Number 12, Noah Viviano. Number 14, Noah Mason. Number 16, Kian Ledbetter. Number 19, Grayson Blevins. Number 20, Brecken Soviar. Number 24, Cruz Scholes. Number 25, Jackson McCoy. Number 30, Nash Moldenauer. He'll be in net today. Number 33, Jet Nafziger. Number 77, Houston Richardson. Number 91, Jesper Jacobazi. And number 97, Grayson Blevins. Dragons are picking up their pucks. We'll roll through a few sponsors here. We've got Doug and Rochelle Schilling, Debbie and Kevin X, Kathy Clark, Sean Sin, Mark and Sue Wells, Teresa Ellis and Emma and Gary Miller, Sean and Laura Garrick, Lois Farr, Cindy Garrick, Drew Garrick and family, Kirk Nafziger, the coolest cousin ever, and Cindy Depew, Pam and Greg Scholes, Karina and Salvador Alvarez, Dwayne E. Sutton, and Jim and Sue Nafziger. Watching from Gulf Shores today. Hope the weather's nice for you. We'll have our little powwows here, and we'll see what's going on here in just a second. All right. Donahue Properties, LLC, rental properties in and around Creve Coeur. Igastee Construction, quality custom-built homes and remodels out of Morton. Find them at IgasteeConstruction.com. Amy McClanahan at Coldwell Banker, realtor located in Pekin. Find her at amcclanahan.coldwellhomes.com. Zach Butler at State Farm Insurance agent located in Pekin. Find him at sfbutler.com. Santa and Mrs. Claus serving all the good little boys all over the world on Christmas Eve. I'm sure they're getting a good rest right now. That's okay. We'll see them next season. Thanks for all your support. Jacobazi Income Tax, family-owned income tax service located in Peoria. JacobaziTax.com. Looks like we're getting ourselves ready to get underway. All right, Dragons are all jacked up and ready to go. We got number 24. Nope. Number 7, Braxton Courts at center. Number 24, Cruz Scholes, and number 91, Jasper Jacobazi on the wing. Duncan Hill and Jet Nafziger on defense. Nash Moldenauer in net. Now all we need are some referees. All right, here we go. Let's go, Dragons. This is Pekin Junior Dragons hockey. And Courts for the face-off. Carries it across center ice, all the way down into the Blues zone. Blues try to knock it back, and they do. Carry it out to the neutral zone. Scholes races for it inside the Blues zone. Blues knock it back out. Courts will pick it up on the near side board, sends it up to Cruz Scholes, and Blues deflect it back to the near side and out back into the neutral zone. Nafziger knocks it in offside. Offside, Dragons. 11:27 remaining in the first. Still scoreless. Got Courts again for the face-off. No apparent lineup changes. Face-off in the neutral zone, and we're off. Jacobazi slaps it over to Cruz Skulls, and he'll carry it into the blue zone right up the slot. He's got 3 guys on him. Blues knock it back out to the neutral zone, and the puck will race down into the Dragon zone. Dragons race back for it. Courts and Hill battle for the puck, send it back up the near side boards, looking for Jacobazi, and the Blues pick it up, carry it in deep, back around the back of the Dragons net, and Nafziger deflects it wide. Nafziger picks it up at the face-off circle, skates it out front, all the way across the neutral zone. Into the Dragons, or into the Blue zone, fires it. Ooh, just a little bit wide there, about 6 inches off the post, and back over to the near or far side boards. Blues pick it up on the back wall. Quartz deflects a pass there, intercepts it, sends one on net. Blues will cover in the crease with 10:31 remaining in the first. Clock's still rolling though. 10:29 remaining in the first. Still scoreless. Face off in the Blue zone. Absolutely. All right. Looks like we got Easton Cook at center. Mason and Viviano on the wing. Grayson Blevins and Sterling Burks on defense. Blevins picks it off the far side boards, gets it back to Sterling Burks at the blue line. Blevins keeps it in. Burks. Oh, little confusion there at the blue line, and Dragons can't keep it in. Blues are across the neutral zone, but the Dragons are back to defend, and they'll send it back into the Blue zone again. Blues. Stretch pass to a guy over here waiting for it in the neutral zone. He'll carry it into the Dragon zone. Blues stick handle it up the far side. And they'll send one up the slot and wide of the net. Blues will pick it up on the back wall, but the Dragons are there. Blevins will pick it up behind the net, and he'll get intercepted. Blues carry it over to the near side boards, looking for a centering pass. Kick save, Moldenauer. Blevins takes the rebound and sends it over to the far boards. Whoa, Burks picked off the shot in the crease there, sends it over to the far side, and the Blues are all over it. Easton Cook races back, picks off the Blues player, and he'll battle for it on the back wall. Noah Viviano and Burks are back there to help him. Noah Mason picks it up on the back wall, races it up the near side, sends it up the near side and out to the neutral zone. Across the neutral zone into the Blues territory, and ooh, sends one up into the slot. The Blues deflect it back. Viviano looking for a centering pass, gets deflected off of the Blues player's skate there. And Blevins and Burks both race back for it, try to keep it in the zone, and they do. Blues come over to the near side, carry it back out to the neutral zone. Burks and Cook both battling for it. Easton Cook's out in front, races back into the Blue zone. Looking for a centering feed. Ooh, and Courts was there for the rebound, just couldn't catch it in time. Blues send it back out to the neutral zone. Burks over to Courts on the near side, and he'll carry it in. Got a guy on him. And puck comes over to the near side. Blues send it up the near side boards and back towards the blue line. Blevins sends a shot off a Blues player, and he'll pick it back up. Yeah, Burks keeps it in, holds the line. And got a guy out front, all by himself. Out front. Oh, save, Moldenauer. Poked it away, and the puck comes over the near side boards. Dragons are all over it. Go! Ledbetter and Courts battling for the puck. Scrape it out to the neutral zone. Looked like it was an offside there, but Dragons get it back out. Courts up the far side. Shoots from the face-off circle. Deflected wide. Blues will carry it over to the near side boards and over into the near corner. Go get it! All right, there we go. Blues carry it out to the neutral zone. Duncan Hill's back to defend, and they'll intercept him there. Up the near side boards. Yeah. Got a Blue player out in front. Courts picks him off. Save Moldenauer. Save Moldenauer again. Moldenauer stops it in the crease. 6:48 left to go in the first. Still scoreless. Face off in the Dragon zone. Scholes at center, Richardson and Blackmore on the wing. Nafziger and McCoy on defense from the face-off. Blues carry it over to the far boards and carry it in deep. Nafziger will race back for it at the far corner. Skates it around the back of the Dragons net, and he'll battle for it in the near corner. Over to Scholes. Scholes carries it behind the Dragons net and over to the far side. All the way up the far side boards. And he's got a guy on a push. There he goes. Gets it out to the neutral zone. And the Blues pick it up. Pass it across ice. Scholes picks it up, center ice, tries to jam it in, just can't get it there, and then Blackmore will scoop it into the Blues zone over to Scholes. Scholes will set it up. Richardson up the slot. Ooh, kick save, Blues. Sorry, I almost probably didn't get that on my shot there. And McCoy from the blue line looking for a pass. And Scholes keeps it in, sends it back in deep. Blues race down for it in the far corner, and Richardson knocks it back. Richardson battles it away from some Blues players, and puck goes over behind the back of the Blues net, and there will be a Blues player chasing it down on the near corner. Up the near side boards, Nafziger keeps it in, sends it back in deep. Yeah, Blues pick it up, skate it behind their net, and up the other side. Dragons try to intercept, and they do. McCoy keeps it in, sends it back in deep. Dragons race after it on the near side. And here come the Blues. Nafziger can't keep it in, and Blues are out in front. Jackson McCoy tries to pick him off, and he does. Heck of a defensive play there by Mr. McCoy, and he'll go down. We got fisticuffs over here. Torts is out in front amidst all of the confusion, and he'll carry it up the far side. Fires it. Save, Blues. Picks it back up on the near side corner. And looking for a pass. Nope. Blues pick it off. Carry it up the near side. Burks keeps it in. Oh, no, he doesn't. Nafziger will race back for it in the neutral zone. Sends it over to Easton Cook on the far side. Up the far side boards he goes. And they'll push through. Noah Viviano carries it in. Sends it in deep. All the way back to the back wall. And the Blues will pick it up on the back wall. Send it back up the far side again. Oh, Courts comes out of nowhere. Scoops it up in the face-off circle. And he'll pick it up. Carries it. Oh, and just squeaks out of the Blues zone there. Offside call. 3:59 left to go in the first. Still scoreless. All right, we're going to have Jacobazzi and Mason on the wing. Scholes at center. Blevins and Hill on defense from the face-off. Jacobazzi knocks it back up to Scholes. He's going to carry it into the Blue zone. All the way up the near side. Turns around. Centering pass back to Jacobazzi. And up the slot. Fires it just wide of the net. Blues will pick it up on the back wall. Send it over to the far side boards. And Jacobazzi goes back. Battles it away from a Blues player. Here comes Blevins. Slaps it back up the far side boards. Looking for Scholes. And he'll get it intercepted. Blues turn it back around to the far side boards and try to power it up the boards there, and they do. Carry it out to the neutral zone, but Noah Mason's there. And he'll battle it back up to Scholes on the far side. Scholes carries it in, up the far side into the Blues zone. And can't get the shot off. Blues pick it off, send it back to the back wall. Jacobazzi over to the near side and then over to Mason. Mason tries to send it in deep. Blues pick it off. Whoa, puck squirts back out to the neutral zone, and Blevins will race back for it. Sends it back up, looking for Jacobazzi, but the Blues pick it off, and they're up in the slot. Save Moldenauer! Woo! Still tied at 0. 2:43 left to go in the first. Courts at center. Noah Viviano and Easton Cook on the wing. Whoa! From the face-off. Centering pass to a blue, and he'll fire it in high. Dragons down by 1, 2:38 left to go in the first. Let's go, boys. Good job. Cool. Let's see. Burks and Knapziger on defense. Same forward line. From the face-off, courts back to Burks, and Burks up to Noah Viviano. Carries it up the far side, and the Blues are all there. They're going to race it back and out to the neutral zone. Courts pushes them off to the far side boards, and Knapziger will pick it up. Skates it behind the back of the Dragons' net. Picks up some speed, pushes it up the near side. Got a couple of Blue players down on top of him, and Blues keep it in. Send it over to the far side, and Viviano races back for it. Scoops it out to the neutral zone. And Easton Cook will race back. Braxton Courts chases it down on the near side. Tries to scoop it in, and Easton Cook does. Blues send it back out, and Dragons offside. 1:45 left to go in the first. Dragons down by 1. Skulls at center, Soviar and Ledbetter on the wing, McCoy and Blevins on defense. From the face-off, Skulls picks it off, carries it into the blue zone and over to the far face-off circle. Looking for a centering pass, ooh! And the Blues were theirs. Blevins fires one up the slot just wide of the net, and the puck will come back up the far side. Blevins keeps it in the zone, sends it back in deep, and Blues will race it down up the near side. Send it up the near side boards, and Skulls is there all over it. McCoy keeps it in, back up into the slot, and Skulls picks it up. Blues bring it back over to the near side. McCoy tries to keep it in, but the puck squirts back out. Blevins will race back for it. Down in the Dragon zone, turns it around, carries it up, passes it to Skulls on the near side boards, and he's going to race it all the way back up. Across the neutral zone, into the blue zone, and Blues knock it back out to the neutral zone. Knapziger races back for it, picks it up, passes it back, looking for Skulls or Soviar or somebody, and Soviar knocks it back in deep. Icing call, going to be 30.4 seconds remaining in the first period. Dragons down by 1, face-off will be in the Dragon zone. Gonna have Courts at center, Blackmore and Richardson on the wing, Knapziger and looks like Blevins on defense. From the face-off, Blues try to advance towards the net, and our defensemen are all over it. Courts knocks it back over. Blevins carries it up the far side and out to the neutral zone. Oh, gets picked off at center ice there, and puck comes back into the Dragon zone. Knapziger will pick it up, wheels it back around over to the near side, sends it up the near side boards. Courts will chase it down in the neutral zone, picks it up. And that's going to do it for the first period of play, folks. Looks like we were moving the puck pretty well there. So I'm going to say the Blues are saved by the bell. Okay. Illini Plumbing serves the Tri-County area. Contact them at IlliniPlumbing.com. And Ledbetter Insurance, one-stop shop for home, auto, and business insurance needs out of Peoria. Contact them at LedbetterINS.com. We have Jody Knox, Holub LLC, personal counselor located in Pekin. Grooming Dales Pet Salon located in Peoria. You can find them on Facebook. Confidence Studio and Med Spa, beauty, cosmetic, and personal care located in Washington. Find them on Facebook as well. Rochelle Schilling at Martin Hood, certified public accountants and consultants. Contact them at martinhood.com. Down to Perfection Aesthetics. Tiffany Lundy specializes in Botox and Jeuveau injections. Find her on Facebook. Carney's Insurance Store for all your insurance needs out of Pekin. Contact them at progressiveagent.com. All right, we're switching sides and going the other way for period 2 of game 1 of the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna have courts at center. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Okay. Courts at center. Easton Cook and Jasper Jacobazi on the wing. Jet Nafziger and Duncan Hill on defense. Let's go Dragons! Okay. From the face-off, puck comes down in the Dragon zone. Duncan Hill chases it down, sends it back up to the neutral zone. And Blues are back for it. Try to send it up the near side. And puck goes sailing back down into the Dragon zone. Nafziger will race back for it. Picks it up, skates it behind the net and up the far side. Picks it up and out. Offside Blues. 11:33 remaining in the second period, which I forgot to change, so I'm going to do right now. Period 2 started about a minute ago or so, but hey, it's period 2. No lineup change from the face-off. Blues swatted into the Dragon zone and over to the far side, or near side rather. Duncan Hill races back for it, passes it over to Nafziger behind the net. Nafziger up the far side boards, and Blues pick it off. Cookie picks off the shot in the slot there, and Duncan Hill goes down for a trip. Blues knock it back in deep. Nafziger will race back for it. Picks it up behind the net. Sends it up the far side boards. Looking for Jacobazi. And Courts. Courts battles it up the far side. And Duncan Hill helps him out. Puck squirts out to a Blues player, and the Dragons are all there. Just can't decide who wants it. Here we go. Over to the near side. Easton Cook looking for a pass over to Jacobazi. And he'll finally carry it out to the neutral zone, but the Blues force it right back in. Nafziger back to battle for it. Get in front of the net. And Blues send it back out of the Dragon zone. They'll chase it back down. Go, boys! And Blues cover in their zone. Face-off will be in the Blues zone. 10-12 left to go in the second period. Game's halfway over. All right, Scholes at center. Viviano and Mason on the wing. Burks and Blevins on defense. Scholes for the face-off. Ooh, tries to fire one there. Gets deflected. Puck comes over to the near side. Burks keeps it in the zone, sends it in deep. And Blues will chase it down in the near corner. Mason battles for it on the back wall. Over to Viviano. Ooh, centering pass up the slot. Sterling Burks fires it. Oh, just wide. And Mason tries to send it in, but he's just behind the net there. And puck comes up the far side boards, and Blues try to dump it out. And it ever so slightly comes out to the neutral zone, but the Dragons are back for it. Burks sends it over to the near side. Mason and Scholes both Scholes battles the center ice, and Dragons bring it in. Mason, oh dang, Blues force it back out to the neutral zone, and Dragons are offside. 9:08 left to go in the second period. Dragons down by 1. All right. Easton Cook at center, it looks like. Kean Ledbetter and Houston Richardson on the wing. McCoy and Nafziger on defense. Cook for the faceoff. Back to Jackson McCoy, and then back up to Cook. He's going to force it into the Blues zone. He'll get tripped. No call. But Richardson's out in front. Fires it. Oh, just wide of the net. And Blues will pick it up over on the near side. Easton Cook comes back to interfere with that progression, and the Blues. Nafziger fires it, gets deflected off a Blues face mask there, it looks like. Let's send it back up the far side boards and out to neutral zone. McCoy will race back for it. All the way back down to the goal line and back around behind the Dragons net. Oop, took out Nafziger, but that's okay. Houston Richardson sends it back out of the zone. Good boy. And Blues knock it back in. Nafziger squeezes it out. Offside Blues. 8:09 remaining in the second period. Dragons down by 1. It's a pretty good shift.
You guys have to move your feet!
Courts at center. Soviar and Blackmore on the wing. Duncan Hill and Sterling Burks on defense. Blues skated across the neutral zone. And Dragons try to defend. Burks picks it up in the face-off circle. Skates it around the back of the Dragons net. Gets met by a Blues player in the far corner, but Duncan Hill goes back to help him. And Blackmore back in the far corner. All the Dragons are back in the far corner. Okay, here we go. Puck squirts out behind the Dragons net. Burks will race back for it in the near corner. Tries to send it, powers it up the near side boards, and Soviar will help it out. All the way down for an icing call. 7:28 left to go in the second period. Dragons down by 1. Face off in the Dragon zone. All right. Skulls at center. Richardson and Jacobazzi on the wing. Nafziger and Blevins on defense. From the face-off. Dragons battle it up the near side. Blues keep it in the zone. Fire one towards the net, and Blevins will deflect that shot wide. Blues go with the far side boards, pick it up. Try to carry it up the slot. Richardson says no. Nafziger sends it wide over to the near corner, and he'll pick it up and turn around. Carries it up the far side, passes it up to Skulls, and he'll dump it in. Go! Jacobazzi races up the far side boards, and he'll go down on his belly to the back wall. Skulls from the far side, looking for a pass. Blues pick it up on the back wall, and Dragons will battle for it. Jacobazzi tries to send it over to the slot, and Blues will pick it up on the back wall. Zigs and zags around their net there, and then up the far side boards. Nafziger keeps it in. Looking for a pass. Bounced off the crew Skulls and skate there, and then over to Jacobazzi, and he'll send it up the slot. Levins. Oh no! Puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Nafziger will pick it up in the Dragon zone. Sends it back up, looking for a pass. And Quartz is back on the ice. And Blues carry it back into the Dragon zone, up the slot. Nafziger and Blevins both back to defend. Fire one through the crease and over to the near side. Quartz picks it up on the near side. Skates it all the way up across the neutral zone. Up the near side boards. Advances towards the net. Fires it behind the back of the Blues net there, and the puck goes over to the far side boards. Nafziger keeps it in. Dumps it up to the slot, looking for Skulls. Skulls! Fires it. Glove save, Blues. Face off in the Blues zone. 5:27 remaining in the second period. Dragons down by 1. Towards the center, Viviano and Mason on the wing. McCoy and Hill on defense. Towards for the face-off. And Blues powered out to the neutral zone. Duncan Hill's battling for it up the near side. McCoy tries to pick it off, and he does. Puck comes sailing down up to the crease, but no, Mason will pick it up. Try to power it up out to Courts, and he'll pass it off the boards to himself, out to the neutral zone, and he'll race back for it, but the Blues get there first. Turn it around, back into the neutral zone, and all the Dragons back to defend. McCoy tries to battle it out. Courts, woo, kick save, Moldenauer, puck goes wide and over to the back wall and to the far corner. Puck comes sailing back over to Noah Viviano up the near side, and he'll carry it back, or send it back out to the neutral zone. Courts and Mason both race back for it. And Blues send it back to the neutral zone. McCoy stops him, sends it back into the Blues zone, and Blues pick it up. Oh, Viviano almost kept it in, but not quite. And Blues send it back in deep into the Dragon zone. Courts will pick it up behind the Dragon's net. Carries it over to the far side. McCoy picks it off in the slot, passes it over to Courts, and Blues pick them off, carried back in to the Dragon zone up the near side boards. Bounce one off the side of the net there, and they'll pick it back up on the near side. Looking for a centering pass for themselves, and they'll chase it down across the neutral zone. Blues turn it around, pass it up into the neutral zone. Duncan Hill keeps it out. And, Dragons battle for it, but the puck comes back down into the Dragon zone. Oh, Courts fans on the pass there. And Sterling Burks sends it up the near side boards, looking for Viviano. Puck squirts out to the neutral zone. Offside Blues. 3:56 remaining in the second period. All right, Cook at center, Scholes and Ledbetter on the wing, Nefziger and Burks on defense. Scholes at center, Cook and Ledbetter on the wing. And Scholes for the face-off. Blues send it back into the Dragon zone. Burks sends it back out, looking for Scholes on the near side, and he'll scoop it up the near side boards all the way down. Cookie races down for it in the near corner, but the Blues beat him. Scholes picks it up. Near side, sends one towards the net, and Easton Cook will race it down on the far boards. Blues player down on his belly there, and Cook still on his knees. Puck goes back to the back wall. Burks stops the shot, sends it back up into the slot, and can't get a shot off. Scholes comes back for it, sends it over to the far side. And, dang. Blues power it out to the neutral zone. Burks and Nefziger are both back to defend. And Blues cannot get a shot off. Nefziger will race back behind. Send it up the near side boards over to Ledbetter. Blues keep it in. Nefziger stops it at the face-off circle. Passes it off a Blues mask there. Save Dragons! Nice stop by Nash Moldenauer. 2:43 left to go in the second period. Dragons down by 1.
Let's go, Brecken, make it worth it. Let's go.
Courts at center. Blackmore and Soviar on the wing. All right. Soviar back to Courts. He's going to race it up across the neutral zone. Zigs it and zags it all the way in, and the puck goes over to the near side. Blackmore peels it off the near side boards. Dragons almost kept it in. Levens races back.
Nice
Save Moldenauer! Puck comes back up the slot. Levens from the face-off circle, looking for a pass over the near side, over to Blackmore. Blues keep it in. Keep save. Moldenauer caught it with his toe there. Soviar raced back to the far corner and up the far side boards. And they'll power it out all the way out in front, across the neutral zone and into the blue zone. And Blues get there just a little bit faster. Well, Dragons down for it on the near side. And Courts sends it out. Blues fan on the pass there. And they'll carry. Nope. All right, now they're out in the neutral zone. Courts races over to the far side, and puck goes wide back into the far corner. McCoy sends it up the far side boards, and the Blues will pass it back and forth a little bit there. Over to the near side. And save Moldenauer. He swats it out. Jackson McCoy up the far side boards. Pass the Courts, and Courts will dump it into the neutral zone. Powers it through and into the Blues zone. Back to Soviar, and the Blues come out. Oh, now we got a delayed penalty for a tripping call on the Dragons. Imagine that. That's the first one they're going to call today. That's okay. Dragons penalty kill. Minute 30, number 25, Jackson McCoy goes off for a tripping call. So, Dragons are down by a man and down by a goal. Let's see if we can turn this around here. We got Nafziger and Burks on defense. Easton Cook on the wing, and Cruz Skulls at center. Nafziger races back, sends it up the near side boards. We're looking for Skulls, and he's going to power it out to the neutral zone. Cook and Skulls race back for it. Blues get there first, try to send it up the near side boards. And Skulls comes out with it. Zigs and zags back over the near side. And he'll battle with the whole Blues team over here on the near side, and they're going to come up and skate it out. Nafziger's back to defend. Picks him off. And Burke sends it up the near side. We're looking for Cook. Cook sends it back to the neutral zone, and the Blues send it across the ice. That's going to do it for the second period of play, folks. Dragons down by one after 2 periods. 44 seconds remaining in the McCoy penalty. All right. Where were we? Hounds Away from Home Boarding, your best friend's home away from home in Tremont. Find them on Facebook. And then we have PrairieStateGenetics.com, Mackinac IGA, friendly neighborhood store for groceries and more located in Mackinac. Then we have the Next Thing Smoking Band, Smoking Hot Country Band from Morton. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or at your local music venue. Bright Star Canine Academy, canine behavioral training in Peoria. Discover your best friend at brightstardogs.com. And we have True Barbershop located in Pekin. Find them on Facebook. And then Rowland Heating and Cooling, HVAC services out of Morton, Illinois. Find them or you can contact them at 309-256-3857 for all your HVAC needs. Okay. Period number 3 starts now. We got too many men on the ice for one. There we go. Still working on that penalty here. And the penalty clock just rolled down to nothing, so I think the timekeepers are working on their timekeeping. Skulls at center, Easton Cook on the wing, Nafziger and Burks on defense. I don't think the timekeepers know what they got going on here. Figured I'd pan up so you guys could see what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm not going to argue about it, but I think we had 44 seconds left on our penalty, and maybe they weren't right on that clock either then. Oh, look, it looks like we're full strength again. I don't think that's right. Referees are still refereeing over there on the scoring bench, so we'll see what's up. We'll soon find out. Anyway, thanks for watching from home, all you Pekin Junior Dragons hockey fans. I'm glad that you're all into this as much as we are. Appreciate you all tuning in. All right. Period 3 starts now. Skulls at center. Cook on the wing. Burks and Nafziger on defense. And let's go Dragons! This is Pekin Junior Dragons hockey. And we're off. Skulls for the face-off. Blues pick it up. Carry it into the Dragon zone up the far side. Send one on net. Save Moldenauer. And they'll get their rebound and knock one in. You probably didn't see that because I was watching the play and not keeping track of the camera. So sorry about that. You didn't want to see that anyway. All right, Dragons back to full strength. We got some work to do. Dragons down by 2. 11:48 left to go in regulation. And McCoy back on the wing. We got Scholes, McCoy, and Cook on the forward line. Burks and Nafziger on defense. And Easton Cook advances into the blue zone. Sends the puck in deep all the way down to the back wall, and he'll chase it down behind the back of the Blues net. Blues pick up some speed, carry it right back out to the neutral zone. Burks and Nafziger both back to defend. Nafziger picks them off. And Dragons send the puck over to the near side. Blues keep it in, and Dragons clear the zone. Back out to the neutral zone it goes. And Blues will race back for it in their zone. Scholes up far side. Sends it back to the back wall behind the back of the Blues net. Jackson McCoy will race back for it in the near corner. Blues carry it up the near side boards. Nafziger tries to keep it in. Burks is back. Picks it up. Passes it over to the far side. Looking for Scholes, and he'll pick it up in the midst of the line change. Icing waved off. Blues race back forward on the back wall. Try to carry it up the near side again. Nafziger stops it. Gives it back to Scholes. Scholes loses it in the skates of some Blues players there, and puck comes over to the far side boards. Richardson races it down in the Dragon zone. Skates it around the back of the Dragons net. Sends it up the near side all the way. And Torts up the far side boards. All the way up. Back into the Blue zone. Blues try to carry it out. Dragons keep it in for a sec, but then here it comes. Back out to the neutral zone again. Blues carry it up the far side, back into the Dragon zone. Torts knocks it back for Richardson, and the puck comes off of a Blues player. Blues send it back in deep. Burks picks it up. Sends it out the far side. Over the courts. And he'll carry it out to the neutral zone. All the way up into the Dragon zone, or Blue zone rather. And Richardson back to courts. And oh no! Puck comes back out to the neutral zone again. Burks will race back for it. Sends it over to the near side. Nafziger races it up. Sends it up the near side back into the Blue zone. And Blues cross ice pass behind their net over to the far side. Scholes goes back to intercept. And Blues carry it out to the neutral zone again. Puck goes out of play. 8:47 left in regulation. Dragons down by 2. Don't forget about Cox Crete, professional concrete in Peoria, Tazewell, Mason, and Fulton counties. Gerald Cox, 217-871-4392. From the face-off. Puck comes over to the far side boards. Skulls, ooh, almost peeled it out there. Here come the Blues back up into the Dragon zone. Dragons say no, send it back out to the neutral zone across the center line. Skulls carries it into the Blue zone, sends it on net, and poke check by the Blues netminder there, save Blues. Back up the far side to Blevins. Blevins passes it up, back into the far corner. Blues send it up the far side board. Blevins keeps it in again, fires it, sends it on net. Oh! Just barely wide of the net, and Mason sends it off the side of the net there. Blevins again from the far side, back up to Noah Viviano, sends it up the slot. Skulls will race back for it on the back wall. And Blues over to the far side boards, back to Viviano again. Dragons are moving the puck. And Blues send it back out. Blevins will pick it up in the neutral zone, scoops it back up the far side boards, and Viviano's down. Cross ice pass from Blevins over to the near side, over to Skulls. Ooh, I think he thought he was offsides. Duncan Hill dumps it in, and Blues dump it back out. Blevins and Hill race back for it on the far side in the Dragon zone. Send it across ice, looking for Skulls again. Scoops it down into the Blue zone and up the near side boards down to the back wall. Blues pick it up. Skulls goes back to meet him, and they'll pass it up the near side. Duncan Hill and Court's back. Courts picks him off. Hill picks him off. Cook picks him off, sends it over to the near side, and the Blues send one towards the net. Courts picks it off again, skates it out, all the way out to the neutral zone. Nope. Blues knocking in, totally offside. And there'll be a whistle with 6:27 left to go in regulation. Dragons down by 2. Don't forget about the Chic Shack pop-up boutique based out of Fairview. They specialize in toddler and women's clothing. Find them on Facebook. Chic Shack, spelled like chick. CHIC. Cards for the face-off. Back up to Easton Cook, and he's going to try and push it in, but a skate pushed it right back out. Whoops. And Burks, we're looking for Courts. Puck rolls in slowly to the Blue zone. Dragons can't keep it in. Puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Burks races back for it. Looking for somebody on the near side. McCoy passes it to Courts in the neutral zone. And Dragons battle for it at center ice. Blues come back in with it. And Courts will race back. Turns it around towards the far side, and here come the Blues right up to the slot. Save Moldenauer, back to Grayson Blackmore, and he's going to battle it up the far side. Back to Courts. And shot on goal, Blues, save Moldenauer. 6:02 remaining in regulation.
Let's go, Brett, make it count. You only got 3 minutes, let's do it.
Check and make sure I still have a feed.
Yeah, talking about TOI.
All right, well. All right, so we're probably going to have to upload this later. Anyway, Dragons battling for it in the Dragon zone. Nafziger races back, sends it back behind the Dragons net over to the near side. And Blevins pokes it up the near side boards. Blues knock it back in. Nafziger back to defend, picks the puck off, skates it over the near side, all the way up the near side boards. Out to the neutral zone, up the near side, and tried to dump it in, but the Blues were there. Blues got a guy out front. Ooh, fired it wide and back over to the near side. Blues centering pass at the blue line, fired up the slot. Soviar says, heck no, buddy, get that out of here. Skulls sends it back out to the neutral zone. Ledbetter races back for it, up the far side boards. Nafziger sends it over to the face-off circle there in the middle. Scholes knocks it in. Scholes battles for it on the far side boards, and the puck comes back to the neutral zone. Dragons enter it in clean, knock it in deep, and the Blues pick it up, and the near face-off circle try to send it up the near side boards. Scholes picks it up, carries it up the center, fires it. Nope. Nafziger sends it back in deep. All the way back to the far corner, and the Blues pick it up. Sylviar stops him on the back wall, picks it off, and the Blues pick it up on the near side, send it up the near side boards. And Blevins keeps it in, back to Sylviar. Sylviar back to Scholes. Nobody can decide who wants it. There we go. Sylviar over to the near side. He'll battle with it. Centering pass over to Blevins. And back to Scholes. Scholes tries to knock it in deep, and it bounced off somebody. Nafziger's back to defend. Picks him off again. Good job, buddy. Attaboy. All right, Scholes sends it up the far side boards, looking for Braxton Courts, and he's going to skate it out to the neutral zone. Cross center ice. Zigs and zags through a couple of players. Leaves it for Sylviar. And leaves it for Scholes. Back to Courts. And back to Sylviar. Nafziger picks it up. Tries to backhand it in, and the puck goes over to the far corner. Blues pick it up in the far corner. All right. Dragons pick it off the near side, fired on net, and Blues pick that shot off, carried around behind the back of the Blues net. Sylviar, sends it back behind the Blues net over to the far side. Scholes from the far side, fires it. Oh! Perfect centering pass to Sylviar. He just didn't catch it in time. Sylviar sends one on net. Loose puck. And back up the slot to Blevins. Fires it up the slot. And Blues pick it up. Carry it over the near side. And back out to the neutral zone. Dragons are back. Courts tries to pick him off. Nafziger does. All the way up the near side boards he goes. Zigs and zags, carries it out. He's out in front. Fires it. Oh, fires it. Oh, save, Blues. Waited just a little too long there, and probably couldn't catch hold of it. Scholes keeps it in, fires it up the slot. Clock rolling down to a minute 50-ish. And Dragons can't keep it in. Offside Dragons. Stop and play with a whistle at 1:43 left to go in regulation. Dragons down by 2, but they're playing a heck of a game. Looks like somebody called a timeout. Hey! Thanks to Nash's grandma Debbie at Soothing Moments Massage in Pekin. Thanks to Soothing Moments Massage. Donnie Sales at the Real Estate Group out of Pekin, thegroup.com. And then we got ABG Express Towing, 24-hour towing company located in Manitou. Find them on Facebook. And big thanks to Coco, the Baking Grandma, delicious pies and cookies, and all your help with our fundraisers this season. Thank you, the Baking Grandma. Washington Strength and Conditioning. Find them on Facebook or at watchstrengthandconditioning.com. Mr. Toett's Wrecker Service for all your towing needs in the Peoria area. Contact MrToettsWreckerService.com. Fifth Quarter Sports Bar across from the Paradise Hotel and Casino, Sports Bar and Pizzeria in East Peoria. Find them at 5qsportsbar.com. Wagenbach Builders, start to finish construction company out of Pekin. Find them at wagenbachbuilders.com. And SMI, Schilling Masonry Inc., experienced bricklayers out of Morton. Find them on Facebook as well. Easton Cook at center, Noah Mason and Jasper Jacobazi on the wing. Jet Nafziger and... Oh, we got our goalie pulled. We got 3 defensemen. Nafziger, Blevins, and Burks on defense. Cook for the face-off. Back to Mason, and they'll dump it into the blue zone. Dragons chase it down. Blues send it over to the near side.
Let's
And
go!
Blevins out to Mason. And there he is. There it is. Mason sends it in deep. And Dragons will race back for it. Blues pick it up. Back on the back wall. Send it up the near side. Blevins keeps it in. Sends it in deep again. Blues pick it up in the near corner. Cook. Back to Blevins. Sends it towards the net there. And Blues will pick it up. Carry it back to the back wall. Dragons battle for it in the blue zone. Blevins fires it. Bounced it off of Easton Cook and back to the back wall, and Noah Mason will race back for it. Over to Courts on the far side. Sends it towards the net. And Easton Cook will race back for it behind the net. Rolling down to 40 seconds. Looks like we got a delayed penalty here on the Dragons. All right. Courts keeps it in the zone, but there's a whistle for a hooking call with 29.5 remaining in regulation. So that's going to do it for our 6-on-5 with the goal, with the net empty, because we're going to have a face-off in the Dragon zone. Easton Cook goes off for a hook. Oh, I guess we are leaving the goalie out. Oh, man. This is exciting. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are we doing? Skulls at center. Courts and McCoy on the wing. Nafziger and Blevins on defense. Oh, just can't keep it out. And that's going to do it. 24.9 remaining in regulation. And the Dragons are down by 3. But I got to tell you, I feel something good happening here. This is some good hockey. Courts center, Skulls, and Cook on the wing again. Yep. Blevins and Nafziger on defense. Courts for the face-off over Skulls. And puck goes into the blue zone, then back out, then back in, then back out, then back in, and back out. Blevins race back forward on the near side, and Blues carry it all the way up. Courts will race back for it along the back wall. And that's going to do it for game number 1 of the weekend, folks. Chicago Junior Blues, team number 2, victorious over your Pekin Junior Dragons for game 1 of week 4 of the 7-week-in-a-row domination campaign 2024. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you tomorrow at 9:10 a.m. for a matchup against the Wilmette Junior Trevians. So that ought to be exciting. Dragons and Blues line up for their ceremonial fist bump at center ice. And we will bid you adieu from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville, Illinois. Good job, boys! Let's go, Dragons! This is 33's Daddy, and I'll be signing off. We'll see you in the morning, folks.